Hey guys, welcome back. In this video, we are going to quickly discuss about git ignore. So basically, this git ignore is a feature where we can use to elevate or skip some of the files to upload to local repository or for remote repositories. So for example, you're having some .class files or you have some backup files or you're having some sensitive information. So in the directory where you are using this git, so in that location, so if you have any files and if you really don't want to send that files to local repository or remote repository, you can add that all file formats into git ignore file. So basically, git ignore file we can create under project directory. There, create a file with .git ignore. So dot means, as we are aware, this is going to be a hidden directory. So whatever the files you really don't want to upload to local directory or remote repository, you can just add all the patterns there. So then the files created with that pattern will not tracked by Git. Let's quickly do that. So now here I'm navigating to my project directory. So here is my Git status. So it is up to date and it is working cleanly. So now I do not have any git ignore files. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to create a file with the name called touch backup.bkp, and I'm going to create another file touch. Let me pick, for example, I'll take index.html file, and I'll take another file. So touch a.aa.txt. Now, if I give git status, there you can see total 3 files are there, and these are the untracked files. Now, let's assume you have a file format called .bkp. So you are going to have some sensitive information, or those are backup files. For security reasons, you have created some backup files, and you really don't want to move that files to Git local repositories. You really don't want to track that file by using Git. So in that case, create a file with a name called git ignore. So I'm going to create. So at moment I have given git status and these are the ones. I'll do one thing. I'll create another file. Touch java.class, and if you give git status, then you can see total 4 files. So out of 4 files, I really don't want to track this .bkp file as well as .class files. All right, so then what you can do is first create git ignore. So I'm going to create .git ignore, click on enter, press I to go to insert mode, and I'm going to write. So for example, I really don't want to track .bkp files as well as .class files. So press escape, :WQ. All right. So now, if I give git status, there you can see earlier I have 4 files, but now I have only 3, and it is not tracking .bkp as well as .class. Where exactly those files are? So it is not showing here, right? So basically, whatever the file formats you add or whatever the file patterns, naming patterns you add, that will not tracked by Git. So if you want to add some more, you can give vim.gitignore, press I to go to insert mode. So along with this .class, let's assume you want to track all the PHP files, but not index.html. Then you can give but not symbol. And if you want to track all the changes, or if you really don't want to track any of the file name which is starting with abc.txt, so you can give this and write and quit. You can just say that only index.html is there. So you can add all the required formats there under git.ignore, and you can continue with the git add and git commit, all those options. So this is how exactly you can use gitignore files. So thanks for watching this video, guys.